Overflows.
Transformation, process of changing direction of energy, fear of failure, unknown and the present moment is the greatest obstacle for transformation. Transformation is the process of changing the direction of energy, flowing from horizontal to vertical direction. Transformation does not mean destroying anything in you. It means transforming the same energy into a higher form. Anger can become compassion. Sex can become love. Hate can become forgiveness. And darkness can become light. But this happens only through understanding, not through repression. If you fight with your anger, you will remain angry. If you condemn your sex, you will remain obsessed with it. The energy will not disappear. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed, and the key to transformation is total acceptance. When you accept an energy, you bring awareness to it, and awareness is fire. It burns the unconsciousness of that energy, purifies it, refines it. When you are fully conscious of your anger, it cannot harm anyone. It becomes pure energy, vibrant, alive, and then that same energy can take the form of compassion. Repression creates unconsciousness, acceptance creates awakening. Whatever you accept becomes your friend. Whatever you repress becomes your shadow. So remember, meditation is not a fight with your nature, it is an understanding of your nature. Meditation is the understanding of your nature, a deep friendliness with it, and in that friendliness, the alchemy happens. The lower transforms into the higher. The unconscious becomes conscious, and the mind gives way to awareness. The day you can accept yourself totally with all your contradictions, you will find that a new light has arisen within you. That light is awareness, and that awareness is freedom. Transformation is an instant radical shift that happens when you apply your energy totally and accept the present moment unconditionally. It is not about changing your ego, instead dissolving it by living with total awareness, particularly through emotional and behavioral engagement with life. Transformation is not achieved by wanting or desiring it, but by accepting and relaxing into that which is without even trying to change it. Transformation is the outcome of applying your energy completely to whatever you are doing, rather than holding back even an iota. Awareness is transformation. Living with total awareness in the moment is the secret key. For example, the moment you fully see your life as it is, change begins to happen. This process leads to a natural behavioral change in you, such as ceasing certain actions like eating meat due to deeper understanding, not just out of morality. A revolution in life requires transformation of emotions, not just contemplation. Diving into and expressing your feelings consciously is crucial for transformation. The current path you are on may be wrong. If it leads to emptiness and sadness, transformation involves making a complete change in the direction 180 degrees turn. Transformation involves making a complete change of direction, a 180-degree turn. And by changing your inner state, rather than continuing on a fruitless path, dissolving ego, not trying to refine it in any way, is the only way. True spiritual transformation is not about refining the ego into a more cultured form, which can be poisonous in many ways. Instead, it is about the dissolution of ego altogether. When old patterns break down to make way for new self, it can feel like chaos. This is a necessary and positive part of the process, indicating that you are on the right track. It can be said that transformation process is a fearless, instant event that occurs when you fully accept and understand your current state and see it clearly, rather than through any kind of self-deception guided by ego-centric identities and conditionings. Transformation requires being honest rather than any kind of self-defense. Transformation means being honest. Transformation requires a willingness to die to your old self, embracing change and the unknown with deep courage. It is achieved through self-remembering and total self-acceptance. This naturally leads to change in your understanding, and with that, there comes a change in your behavioral patterns. Remember, transformation is not about any effort or techniques, but about courageous self-discovery and a deep engagement with the present moment. Transformation is like love affair with the present moment. When you are in a communion with the present moment, the process of transformation begins. When awareness is an orgasmic commune with the present moment, what overflows out of that is a transformation. When awareness is in an orgasmic communion with the present moment, what happens, the bliss that happens, is the fragrance of transformation. Transformation requires living in the present moment. Transformation is not a gradual process, but an instant event that happens the moment you gain total understanding and acceptance of your life as it is. Much like a person would escape a burning house immediately. Self-deception is capable of postponing transformation when we go on deceiving ourselves, covering our wounds with colorful bandages, or go on decorating our chains with gold, which prevent us from seeing the truth of our real situation. The fear of transformation arises because of the fear of the old self dying to make way for the new. We are always afraid of failures and new. The fear of transformation arises because of the fear of the old self now dying to make for the new. True change requires a willingness to let go of the old, as the new cannot be a continuity of it. True change requires a willingness to let go of the old, as the new cannot be a continuity of it. It is a complete discontinuity with the existing system, and it's a new birth. Enough for now.